Hello. Testing. Hello, and welcome to Simon Fraser University's Fall 2021 Convocation. First, thank you for following regional, provincial, and university event safety protocols to help keep us all safe and healthy. I have a few important announcements for your enjoyment and safety during the ceremony. As advised by the regional and provincial health authorities, all guests are asked to remain in their assigned seats, and the wearing of masks is recommended. And as per fire regulations, the aisleways must remain clear. In the case of an emergency evacuation, follow the directions of event personnel to the assembly point, which is located down the stairs behind you on the track and field outside the gym. Please proceed carefully and slowly. Those with accessibility needs should proceed to Halpern Center, located northeast of the Convocation Mall. The weather is cool today. SFU blankets and many other gifts and mementos are available for purchase from the SFU Spirit Shop in Maggie Benston Building, which is on your right. Flower bouquets and professional graduation photos are also available for purchase from the retail services tents on the north side of Freedom Square. If you need to leave at any point during the ceremony, please use the exit located at the back of the mall. A stamp will be required for re-entry. In consideration of all guests, we ask that you refrain from conversation during the ceremony and please turn cell phones on silent. If you require assistance or have questions, please do not hesitate to contact any one of our student ushers who are dressed in black gowns and located throughout Convocation Mall. For all of our graduates and guests near and afar, we encourage you to share your photos and messages using hashtag #MySFUGrad. And for our guests online, please join in the live chat during the program. It is now time for all graduates to return to the north side of the AQ courtyard for the convocation ceremony. All graduates, please return to the AQ courtyard now. Thank you. We hope you enjoy the ceremony. Friends, I am honored to present members of the 6-time world champion Simon Fraser University Pipe Band. Friends, here on the SFU Burnaby campus and online near and far, Convocation Fall 2021 is about to begin. For those in Convocation Mall, first, thank you for your patience and for following regional, provincial, and university event safety protocols to help keep us all safe and healthy. I have a few important announcements for your enjoyment and safety during the ceremony. As advised by the regional and provincial health authorities, all guests are asked to remain in their assigned seats, and the wearing of masks is recommended. And as per fire regulations, the aisleways must remain clear. In the case of an emergency evacuation, follow the directions of event personnel to the assembly point, which is located down the stairs behind you on the track and field outside the gym. Please proceed slowly and cautiously. Those with accessibility needs should proceed to the Halpern Center, located northeast of the Convocation Mall. In consideration of all guests, we ask that you refrain from conversation during the ceremony and please turn cell phones on silent. For all our graduates and guests, near and afar, we encourage you to share your photos and messages on social media using #MySFUGrad. And for our guests online, please join in the live chat during the program. With the audience online and here, please rise for the academic procession.
Wasiem, Chuk Mahat, Hosiem, Tan Kushamen sa Apalax Domoxna, Lanakila Kanakasna, Anhat, Tamakwitsi. That song is called Eskuk Taspakwas, which is translated means gathering of eagles, as we are gathered today in that spirit of nobility, that spirit of leadership, and that spirit of goodness. I want to welcome you here today on behalf of the families, the ancestors, and of all of our elders and all of our nations that have been calling this land home for thousands of years. On their behalf, I want to welcome you here as I would, or another person would welcome you to our longhouse. We welcome you at the door and we tell you, I can bring you this far, but it's up to you to step over the threshold. It's up to you to enter. I can bring you this far to the entrance and encourage you to step inside and see what treasures you can find. This is our way of welcoming so that you may feel at home, you feel part of the family. Anha Tamakwitsi, OCM.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to come today to witness what is happening. I thank my relative from Squamish for the good medicine that he's bringing to each and every one of us. As he says, this is our way of life. This is how we work our communities. And it's an honor to have our relatives now representing all the communities in our homes. Just a very quick prayer for each and every one of the students who are graduating today. Great Spirit, thank you for bringing us together today. Just guide each and every one of us on the path that we're on, especially the students. Thanking the communities from which they come from and their families for allowing them to spend time with us. And thanking the people, our family here at SFU, for guiding them to this day. All my relations.
That was lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that warm welcome, Elder Margaret. Elder Margaret is a member of the SFU Elders Program. And on behalf of all of us gathered here today, I'd like to pay my respect to elders past and present. Thank you also to the members of the SFU Pipe Band, internationally recognized, who piped us in this morning. Sa'aplak Lanakila, Bob Baker of the Squamish Nation, for his drumming and song and welcome. It is an honor to be here this morning on the traditional territories of the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Coquitlam peoples whose territories we're privileged to gather on this morning. I'd now like to invite Toria Kindersley, who is graduating this morning and a member of the SFU choir, to lead us in the singing of O Canada. Please rise online and sing if you're able.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us common, with glowing
That was lovely, Tonya. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, please be seated. I now declare Convocation Fall 2021 assembled for the granting of degrees. Madam President, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, faculty, honored guests and graduates, family and friends, my name is Tamara Vrooman, and I am the Chancellor of Simon Fraser University. We're delighted and honored to have you join us for Convocation. In attendance today are a number of distinguished guests in the audience and on the platform, including members of Senate, Vice Presidents, Dean, and faculty. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge Dr. Herb James, honorary degree recipient, who will be giving the Convocation address later this morning. Also, our SFU alumni legacy parents and families, and of course, all of you who are joining us locally, in person for the first time in several months, and of course, online, locally from around the world. Please take a moment to let us know where you're joining us from by indicating so in the YouTube chat. Honored guests, President Johnson, graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, what an honor it is to be here in person to mark this important milestone in your lives. And how fabulous it is that we can gather here together once again, that is our tradition, at the Convocation Mall. I can't tell you how much I've looked forward to this day. Although we must remain vigilant to keep everyone safe, it's so great to see our university come back to life, to see students being students once again. This is what our university is all about, a big, diverse, and dynamic community, buzzing with people, creativity, and ideas. Over the last 18 months, we've worked hard to keep that spirit alive at our university, to keep teaching, to keep learning, to keep studying, and to keep exploring through one of the most severe health and economic crises of our time. Indeed, the resolve and determination shown by all of you has reminded us of some endearing truths. Ideas matter. Science matters. Applied science matters. Technology matters. Knowledge matters. They're part of the foundation upon which a humane, democratic, and inclusive society is built. A society that's able to confront big challenges, like, say, a pandemic, and work to overcome them. But only part. To secure that foundation, to overcome those challenges, we know that ideas, science, knowledge, and even education are not enough. They must also be paired with wisdom, with empathy, and with understanding. Over the last 18 months, we've learned this as well. And I'd like to take a moment to share some of my own experiences over the last 18 months. I grew up in Kamloops, in the middle of our province, and depending where you're from, I'd say that's halfway to Calgary or halfway to Vancouver. Our home was on a hill opposite what I think we all would recognize today to be the Kamloops Indian Residential School. From my bedroom window growing up, I looked at that school each and every day. When I went to university, I studied history at the graduate and undergraduate level, and I learned about our colonial past. And I knew in the abstract, through that knowledge and education, about the ongoing and terrible legacy. Later, as a senior public servant, as a Deputy Minister of Finance, and as the Chief Executive Officer of one of the largest financial institutions in our country, I worked on treaty negotiations, Indigenous self-government, financial inclusion, and equality. I knew the issues. I was informed. I dedicated my career to it. I had knowledge. But it wasn't, like so many of us, until earlier this year that I learned about the 215 unmarked graves at the residential school opposite my bedroom window did I begin to understand. For me, this is one of the lessons over the past year and a half. Knowledge and education, it gives us the power to shape the world around us. And it's a privilege to be educated at a university like Simon Fraser. But only through understanding that connects our ideas and our head to our heart can we use our knowledge to bend the arc of history in a better direction. With empathy, with humility, and with wisdom that is born of the experience that knowledge alone is not enough. If we're not committed to that knowledge, we cannot truly realize our full potential or the potential of our communities and society around us. It's one of the reasons I love Simon Fraser University. In addition to being Canada's great institution of higher learning and advanced research, SFU radiates with a spirit of community and common purpose. From its very founding, SFU has worked to pair knowledge with experience. It's worked to foster better understanding. First in the 1960s as a radical campus, and today as an engaged community. It's what distinguishes Simon Fraser University. And now, as you leave this institution, you are equipped with the skills and the knowledge that you need to succeed. But also, I hope, with the wisdom that leads to the understanding that you will need to thrive. As I look out and see so many friends and families gathered today, all wearing masks as we must, but I've come to know, as many of us have come to know, the look of the smiling eyes. And I can see so many smiling eyes in the audience here before us, and of course on the stage behind me. We are all so very proud of you as graduates today. On behalf of everyone in the SFU community, our heartfelt congratulations. We look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. I now call upon the president of our university, Dr. Joy Johnson, for her address. Dr. Johnson.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Graduates and honored guests, welcome everyone to this very, very special Convocation ceremony. Let me begin by acknowledging that I am privileged to be speaking to you today on the unceded traditional territories of the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh and Coquitlam peoples. And as a settler on these lands, I recognize that I have a responsibility to address and repair relations with Indigenous peoples whose lands we occupy. Acknowledging this is an important step toward reconciliation. As I look out from this podium and see all of you here today, I am filled with enormous gratitude. It's just so incredible to be back together again. It's an incredible feeling. I recognize that not all of you are able to gather in person in Convocation Mall today. We have people on video watching us as well, but I want to tell everyone here, we are all gathered together in spirit. You are truly an amazing graduating class, and I know it wasn't easy. There were many hurdles along the way, and I am absolutely certain that earning a degree during a global pandemic wasn't quite what you expected when you first got your letter of acceptance to SFU. But you persevered, you pushed through, and you did it. You will long be remembered for what you have achieved. We are all so very proud of you, so congratulations. And now, as you begin the next chapter of your lives, each one of you will take your own path, follow your own muse. But as you do, always remember this. With your degree, every one of you shares something important in common. You share the trust that education confers, not only to pursue your own dreams and aspirations, but to contribute to the well-being and success of the community that surrounds you and supports you. Those values come to life at Simon Fraser University. We have never been content to watch history unfold from the sidelines. Our instinct is always to engage, to lead, to be active participants in the world. We are a community of change makers because at SFU, we believe that education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela said that, and he was right. Education at every level helps nurture the knowledge, the empathy, and the humility that leads to lasting change. So, as you look ahead to your future, I ask you to use that power wisely. You are graduating at a pivotal point in history. There is much we need to do to repair and heal the world, and you have the opportunity to make an enormous difference. But of course, I recognize we can put our minds to these things tomorrow. Today is for celebration. It's a day for big hugs, for pats on the back with those in your circle, of course, for laughter, and yes, I am sure a few tears as well. Earning a degree, a university degree, is one of life's greatest accomplishments, one of life's most memorable and satisfying moments. It's also a time to give thanks to everyone who has helped shape who you are today and helped you along the way. This includes parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends, teachers, professors, counselors, and advisors. And I know they can't all be here with you today, so I want you to make sure you reach out to them and say thank you. We all stand on each other's shoulders for support and for guidance. We stand on the shoulders of giants. And now, with your SFU degree in hand, you are part of an extended family of SFU alumni that spans the country and the globe. People from all walks of life doing extraordinary things. I encourage you to connect with them, learn from them, and know that we, everyone in the SFU community, are always here for you. So, our heartfelt thanks and congratulations. We are so fortunate to know you. Until we meet again, thank you very much.
Thank you, President Johnson. Simon Fraser University's honorary degree is the highest honor conferred by the university. Degrees are awarded to distinguished individuals in recognition of their scholarly, scientific, or artistic achievement, or in recognition of exceptional contribution to the public good through professional or philanthropic activity. Their achievements celebrate our university's values and serve as an inspiration. They are truly role models to our students, graduates, and the broader community. Dr. Herb J. James was conferred an honorary degree earlier this June. We are delighted that he will be providing the convocation address to us this morning. To present Dr. Herb James, I'm pleased to welcome Nicole Dorsers. Nicole is the Director of Alumni Relations at Simon Fraser University and serves as Executive Director to the SFU Alumni Association in service to SFU's alumni community, which is well over 170,000 strong and growing by more just today, located in 140+ countries around the world. Ms. Dorsers.
Madam Chancellor, it's my honor to present Dr. Herb James, a charter student of Simon Fraser University, who for more than half a century has helped transform the lives of deaf and hard of hearing children around the world. Born in Trail in 1963 and raised in Vernon, BC, Dr. James became almost deaf while still a teenager. Ever resilient and resourceful, he followed a tip about an experimental inner ear surgery that was being performed in Sweden. At 19, he traveled to Stockholm, where his life was forever transformed. His hearing was restored without cost, a gift from Dr. Leonard Holmgren, the doctor who treated him, and Dr. James returned home, filled with gratitude and purpose. A few years later, Dr. James was reading an article in Reader's Digest about a new audio testing device for children. It measured auditory acuity with birdsong. He decided to purchase one of the costly units to lend to local preschools and elementary schools to help them screen for hearing loss in children, a practice that is now universal in Canada. In 1967, Dr. James founded a charity, and over the following decades, his International Sound Foundation has grown to serve a global need. Its Better Hearing, Better Life program has improved the lives of thousands of children in 10 developing countries by delivering proper screening and free medical treatment, including procedures by volunteer ear surgeons. Today, the foundation also collects and refurbishes operational hearing aids for redistribution to those in need. His commitment to the greater good extends well beyond his own family and foundation. Dr. James is a longtime member of several venerable service organizations, including the Masons and the Shriners, and has received many awards and honors, including the Queen Elizabeth II Golden Jubilee Commemorative Medal in 2002 for outstanding and exemplary contributions to community and country. Dr. James has dedicated his life to paying forward his own gift of hearing. On behalf of all the children he has helped in BC and around the world, Dr. James was conferred virtually the degree of Doctor of Law honoris causa in June of 2021. Congratulations, Dr. James.
Well, this is amazing for me to be up here. I'm a charter student, 1965, that's a long time ago. And we had 1,000 students in that year, and I see we have 4,000 or 5,000 out here just this year. So the ripple effects of self-esteem, taking steps yourself to love yourself, and remove negative thoughts. And most important, you'll find that you'll have an improvement in your life and your longevity, and things will fit together a little better. Did you know that we have 6,000 thoughts in our head every day? According to a study 2 years ago at Kingston University with Queen's University. Imagine that now. 6,000 thoughts a day, could be good, bad, or otherwise. So, for me, I had to learn it at a young age. At 13, I started going deaf with a condition that there, at that time, was no operations for that. I grew up in an alcoholic family. My father was a wife beater and a kid beater. He used to tease me all the time, deaf and dumb. But school really helped me. I was very active in sports and music, and Boy Scouts and Demolay and all sorts of things. And That kept me going because no one criticized me with my hearing aids on there. So I graduated from grade 12 and left my family home and worked for 2 years. No drinking, no smoking, no car. Then my local doctors mentioned to me that a Dr. Leonard Holmgren in Stockholm, Sweden, had developed a special operation for my condition. So I thought to myself, I'm going to go to Sweden. And I did. And the doctor was, I'm surprised, he was quite impressed that a 19-year-old Canadian would go that far to seek him out. Long story short, I had bilateral ear surgery, appendectomies for otosclerosis. It took about 2 weeks. And the doctor and myself, we got to know each other pretty well. The surgeries were successful. I threw away my hearing aids. And the doctor became my mentor and suggested that at a young age that I'd gone through all of this, that maybe I could do something in the future to help the deaf and hearing impaired. Well, I came home to Vancouver and the Okanagan and started to live my new life. I developed a career in the insurance industry and I married a lovely lady that was a career banker. And as the years went by, of course, I'm going to mention 1965 again as a charter student. But I was kind of nervous. I was age 29. I was an adult student, first year. How about that? Really amazing. So I was a little nervous going to class, and I'd always get there early. And some of the students would think I was a prof or a TA, and I'd say, no, I'm really not. Then they thought maybe I was a spy or something, you know. But anyway, it worked out really well. And as the years went by, 1967, I decided to set up a non-profit society, International Sound Foundation, to try and do some good. And for the first few years, we did a lot of good. We set up a hearing dog program and a surgical buddy program. And we also helped the BC Ear Bank. That's, people could sign and donate their temporal bones for ear research. And we helped out on that. Then I started to get to know a few local Fijian citizens, Canadians, and we talked about things, and they said to me, there are no ear surgeons in Fiji. Can you do anything about it? So I talked to some of the local doctors and my own ear doctors, ENTs, they're called ear, nose, throat, and they said that probably if things could work out, then they might volunteer their time. So I went to Fiji. And I have to tell you that the jet from Vancouver left at 12 noon on a Friday. It was 15,000 miles away in about 15 hours. And landed in Suva, the capital in Fiji, about 8 or 9 o'clock Saturday night. And the next morning I met with local doctors, worked with them and told them all about the program. And then the next day I met with the Ministry of Health. And they were quite excited. I said to them, there's no charge, all volunteer doctors from Canada. And they couldn't believe it, but they accepted what I said. And so I returned, And I was so excited that the doctors really couldn't quite believe it until they saw, and they trusted me, mind you, but they saw the request from the Ministry of Health in Fiji for free service. So quite a few of the ear, nose, throat doctors locally did volunteer and went over and provided free hearing testing and free ear surgery to children. And the program really worked well. And then I had other Canadian doctors and American doctors and Swedish doctors. My Swedish surgeon got all excited and gathered up some volunteers from Sweden. So over the last 50 years, we have provided thousands and thousands of children better hearing and better life. So in over 10 countries we did this. We're still operating, and we've been in Nepal and Kenya, Mexico, Costa Rica, islands in the Caribbean. I've been all over the world setting that up. And I'm grateful to do it. That's the ripple effect I mentioned. The ripple effect of doing good, and all those thousands that can hear again. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share this with you. And just state that this is the ripple effect. And it can be for you also. I'm going to leave you with simply, do things now and not tomorrow. And love yourself and never give up. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. James. What a rare treat it is to have a charter member of our university, the first graduating class, join us today and share his journey of resilience, education, service, and understanding. I'd now like to invite Dr. Wade Parkhouse, the Vice Provost and Vice President Academic, and Mr. Tom Knott, who will be here to sign the register with Dr. James.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Dr. James. As part of Convocation, the Alumni Association will present a Simon Fraser University alumni pin to graduates after they leave the stage. Our alumni are incredibly important to us, as you can see, and we are pleased that this symbolic presentation will launch you on your new role as an alumni of Simon Fraser University. Mr. Oshie Mathur received a Bachelor of Applied Science with honors in Engineering Science in 2014. He's also currently a member of the SFU Alumni Association Board. I now invite Mr. Mathur to the lectern to bring greetings to the graduands. Oshie.
Thank you, President Johnson. Good morning to SFU's newest alumni. Today, your relationship with SFU evolves as you officially become lifetime members of a worldwide network. As Madam Chancellor mentioned, a network of more than 170,000 alumni in over 140 countries. Staying connected to SFU as an alumnus provides you with opportunities to learn, grow, and thrive through local, national, and international events, career resources, library services, and many other value-added benefits. As alumni, you now serve as ambassadors for SFU in your community. Through your journey, you will also inspire current and future students to dream, to strive for excellence, and to make their own mark in society. Please stay connected with us through social media and by signing up for our alumni email forwarding service. We want to hear from you and have a chance to celebrate your successes. After you cross the stage today, it will be my pleasure to present you with an alumni pin. Wear it as a symbol of your incredible achievement and connection to SFU. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be proud of your SFU credentials. And thank you all for investing your time, energy, and talents in this great university. Congratulations and welcome to SFU's global community of alumni.
Thank you very much, Oshie. Before the graduands are presented individually to the Chancellor, Ms. Lizette Lockhart, a member of the graduating class, will address Convocation. Lizette is graduating today with a Master of Engineering Science degree. Her research focused on medical image analysis, automating embryo assessment for IVF treatment. Her work led to 3 first author papers, and she was delighted to present her work at a pre-COVID conference in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. She was actively involved with student life and mentored high school girls in computer vision through the 4I4Alls, the Invent for the Future program. Lizette is now developing algorithms for cardiac CT and MR image analysis as a research software developer at Circle Cardiovascular Imaging. So impressive. I'm now pleased to call upon Ms. Lizette Lockhart for the graduate address.
Thank you, President Johnson, Madam Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates. I'm honored to be standing here today and excited to be celebrating our graduation in the Faculty of Applied Sciences. I'm not sure if it's a bigger deal to have completed our degrees or be gathered here in person, but I'm happy to be experiencing both milestones. Pursuing a degree in applied sciences creates so many opportunities for wonderful life experiences. You learn from the basics up to the most complex details about the technology we use every day. You apply that knowledge in labs and later in projects and really see them come to life. You create real tools to overcome real problems that exist in our society. You meet so many people from different backgrounds and make friendships that extend far beyond the classroom. The extracurricular activities, engineering competitions, hackathons, and waiting for the completion of the Student Union building made it even more exciting. On the other hand, Applied Sciences has well-regarded programs because they are extremely difficult. I know that to be graduating today, you all overcame so many challenges in your coursework, projects, and research. Those never-ending assignments with questions that had 8 parts, those projects that kept you working late into the night for days on end. Those times in your research where 3 months went by and it felt like you went nowhere. There were also crushing defeats, failing a test, your paper being rejected, not getting the job. 18-year-old me was not always well equipped to handle these situations, or 24-year-old me. But on top of that, our programs were all affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Learning and teaching completely changed overnight. Some of your programs may have been delayed. The requirements or scope may have changed when it got harder to access certain equipment. I think we were all worried about our parents and relatives, and it was stressful not being able to visit them. We lost some of the support systems and routines that kept us sane through an already difficult program. The bus rides up and down Burnaby Mountain or SkyTrain rides into and out of Surrey that gave us space between school and home. The camaraderie with classmates or lab mates we were used to seeing every day, who we grabbed lunch or coffee with. But suddenly, even the simple task of buying groceries suddenly became stressful. For the last 19 months, there has been so much uncertainty. But what I am certain of is how much talent and perseverance there is in this room today. We worked on interesting and impactful projects in our courses and research. We all had moments that were difficult, and we managed to push through them. With technology being so prominent in our lives, now more than ever, we have so many opportunities for influencing the world around us. It makes me so optimistic for the incredible impact our class will have throughout our careers. And remember, our greatest accomplishments did not happen only because of hard work and dedication, but also by working together. Our best projects were made when we all worked late into the night and utilized our individual strengths. Our best research happened when people challenged our methods and we bounced ideas off of each other. The best thing I learned during my program is this: community is essential. But since COVID threw a wrench in that, I have two takeaways for the pandemic era. The first is how important it is to work towards something you actually care about. With burnout being so prevalent and job turnover rates being so high right now, I hope you all pursue the work and solve the problems that truly interest you. Find a job on a team where you're excited to get out of bed in the morning and move that 6 feet over to your desk. Contribute in a way that is sustainable and inclusive to everyone. Be shamelessly proud of the work you do and share it with others. My second takeaway is how important it is to seize opportunities. Who knows what will happen next year, next month even. So call that friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a while. Fight to develop that technology that you know will improve our lives, even when others don't see it yet. Do that side project you've always been interested in. Reach out to that person who has the experience you're eager to learn about. Get involved with that organization that aligns with your values. Start that company you believe in so much. Faculty of Applied Science graduates, congratulations. We earned it.
Thank you, Lizette. I've taken note. Wise words indeed. Really appreciate that address. The members of the graduating class will now be presented to the Chancellor to be admitted en masse to their degrees. So I'm going to ask, will all of the graduates please rise? Madam Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of this university and request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are now recommended.
Thank you, Madam President. Are you ready? This is where it officially happens. It is my privilege, by the virtue of the authority vested in me and in the Senate of this university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees. Congratulations.
Will the graduates please be seated? The members of the graduating class here in Convocation Mall will now be presented individually to the Chancellor. The entire graduating class will be presented online following today's formal proceedings. But just a few requests for those of you who are in the mall with us today. Would you please refrain from applauding the individual members of the graduating class until each group of degrees has been conferred? This does not apply to the conferral of doctoral degrees, and I want to say, obviously, we do not want to forbid spontaneous outbursts of enthusiasm. Indeed, I would encourage them. As a courtesy to others, as well as per health and safety protocols, please remain seated until the conclusion of the ceremony. Would the graduates please return to your seats following the receipt of your degrees? However, for our doctoral graduates, please join your colleagues on the platform. And for those of you at home, I encourage you to make lots of noise and hug those in your circle. The degrees in the Faculty of Applied Sciences will now be conferred. Madam Chancellor, I invite Dr. George Agnes, Associate Dean, Students, to begin the presentation of students earning graduate degrees. Dr. Agnes.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Applied Sciences will now be presented. I invite Dr. Eugene Fume, Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences, to join us.
Dr. Ashkan Alinijad, supervised by Dr. Anup Sharkar. Dr. Herath Gadara Chinthaka Pathum Dinesh, supervised by Dr. Ivan Baich.
I'm fine with handshake too. I know. Congratulations. Really great. Hey, congratulations. Well done.
Dr. Nastran Hajinazar, co-supervised by Dr. Onur Mutlu and Dr. Arvind Shriraman. Dr. Xia Hu, supervised by Dr. Jen Pei. Dr. Shin Min, supervised by Dr. Woo Soo Kim. Dr. Xia Hu, supervised by Dr. Jen Pei. Dr. Shin Min. Dr. Sarur Mohajarani, supervised by Dr. Parvane Saedi.
So great to have a great student graduating. Oh, fantastic.
Dr. Jeff Nagy, supervised by Dr. Richard Vaughn. Dr. Dilip Ramani, supervised by Dr. Eric Kajang. Dr. Mariam Sadat Rasuludanesh, supervised by Dr. Sharam Payande. Dr. Yue Wang, supervised by Dr. Ke Wang. Dr. Human Zabeti, supervised by Dr. Leonid Chindalevich.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of master's degrees in the Faculty of Applied Sciences will now be presented.
Klinsman Coelho Silva Meneses. Tse E Lim.
Nicely done.
Lisette Lockhart. Mi Zhou. Ashiv Dondea. Humayun Ghazi. Nashila Jahan. Jayan.
Congratulations, well done.
Hao Tian Ye.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Pedram Angand.
Hi, Ho-Chin. Well done. Congratulations.
Puria Azadi Mogada.
Hi, Pedram. Congratulations. Nicely done.
Nat Min Bui.
Nicely done.
Sporthi Gunda. Mohammed Mahdi Jahanara. Anjali Kurana. Yo Luo.
Hi, Anjali. Nicely done.
Richard Marr.
Hello, you. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Amir Hussain Safari.
Hi, Richard. Congratulations. Really nicely done.
Bahar Salamatian.
Hi, Amir. Congratulations. Yeah.
Madawa Vedana Pathirana.
Well done. Congratulations.
David Ricardo Wong Aitken.
Nicely done. Congratulations. Madam Chancellor, I invite the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences, Dr. Eugene Fiume, to begin the presentation of students earning undergraduate degrees. Dr. Fiume.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Applied Sciences in Bachelor of Applied Sciences in the Faculty of This works better. Madam Chancellor, the graduands of the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science in the Faculty of Applied Sciences will now be presented.
Benjamin Agnes. Khalil Amar. Amarveer Baines. Joshua Baltar. Lee Chung Bao, Samantha Betts, Cooper Burks, Harjaap Brar, Ricardo Edward Joseph Bravo, Isil Canonicato, Ian Carlson, Emerson Cervantes, Ranjot Chana, Puru Chowdhury, Jun Shang Chen, Gabriel Cho, Devansh Chopra, Matthew Shute, Ryan Sifra, Jordan David, Joseph Dillman, Kwang Min Din, Thomas Doherty, U Yen Dong, Prublab Dosanjh, Harry Draa Isama, Lu Xing Fan, Dean Fernandez, Julian Gibbons, Diamond Gill, Caleb Gimple, Matthew Gould, Saeed Salman Haider, Ibrahim Helal, Russell Ho, Ray Scott Van Tien Hong, B. Fei Huang, Yu Xiang Huang, Xiaoqi Huang, Aiden Hunter, Umaya Binu Jassim, Yong Hoon Ji, Hao Ming Jing, Ananya Johnson, Jamil Johnson, Mahmoud Kamalelden.
Well done.
Rameshwar Kanam. Alzayeb Karovalia. Harpreet Kaur. Christopher Kylebart. Junaid Jawed Khan. Martin Coopers. Justine Kwan. Evan Lam. Bao Li. Chia Li. Nicholas Lee. Jordan Lay. Victor Leon. Pui Leon. Howen Lai.
All done for you. Congratulations.
James Liu.
Owen, congratulations. Yeah.
The Namanamai.
James, congratulations.
David Martinez.
Well done.
Chris May.
David, congratulations. Well done.
Kyle McCaffrey.
Well done.
Taylor McKenzie. Matthew Mendoza.
Hi, Taylor. Congratulations to you. Well done.
Naeem Marali.
Congratulations.
Mohammed Hussein Miri.
Congratulations to you.
Donald Mustard.
Very nice.
Kira Nishi Beckingham.
Hi, Donald. Congratulations to you.
Vyaba Voja.
Hi, Kira. Congratulations.
Ijerim Omir Bekova. Erlin Polovina.
Congratulations.
Arashpur Zargar.
Congratulations.
Ashley Powell.
Well done. Congratulations.
Zizo Chu.
Congratulations to you.
Abbas Raza.
Congratulations to you.
Andrew Reddy. Turner Reed.
Hi, Andrew. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Syed Imad Azim Rizvi. Paul Schellenberg.
Congratulations to you.
Chuan Shan.
Hey, Paul. Congratulations to you.
Ren Shi.
Nicely done.
Saeed Shokoya.
Congratulations to you. Well done.
Harsim Ranjit Singh.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kyle Smolko.
Well done. Hey, Kyle. Well done.
Sam Sohirad. Daniel Yu Chan Song.
Congratulations to you.
Stanislav Svichka.
Hi, Danielle. Congratulations.
Masa Tamoresi.
Nicely done. Congratulations to you.
Wai Long Tam.
Masha, congratulations.
Takehiro Tanaka.
Congratulations to you.
Maria Teodoro.
Hi, Takehiro. Congratulations to you. Hi, Maria.
Kwok Vi Tai.
To you. Well done.
Matthew Thomas.
Congratulations to you.
Manson To.
Well done.
Denise Tran.
Nicely done. Congratulations.
Timothy Tran.
Hi, Denise. Congratulations. Well done. Hi there.
Tina Tran.
Well done.
Ming Chun Tsai.
Nicely done. Congrats.
Justin Tsang.
Congratulations to you.
Jeffrey Whale.
Hi, Justin. Congratulations.
Daniel Wan.
Nicely done. Congrats.
Yi Xuan Wang.
Hi, Daniel. Congratulations.
Ling Tong Weng.
Chan, congratulations.
Jonathan Wong.
Hi, John. Congratulations to you.
Bin Xiong.
Hi, Jonathan. Nicely done.
Wen Song Dong Yuma.
Congratulations to you.
Cao Wu Zhang.
Hi, Vinsango. You're so well done. Congrats.
Yu Xin Zhang.
Hi, Caillou. Congratulations. Hi, Eugene. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, the graduands of the degree of Bachelor of General Studies in the Faculty of Applied Sciences will now be presented.
Mayank Agarwal.
Hi, Mayank.
Hilal Asmat. Subing Baye.
It's done. Hello. Congratulations.
Kasim Khan Bekbolatov. Burke Boz.
Well done.
Anthony Brack.
Well done, Burke. Thank you.
Jackie Tao. Jackie Chan. Kidjo Tang Chu.
Don't you? All the time. Yeah, congratulations.
Fang Tzu Tang.
Good job. Congratulations.
Yuan Chen, Kai Ho Chong, Thomas Cho, Tarin Chang, Yasaman Dereshade, Akashdeep Dami, Dolly Dadani, Matthew Doyle, Keishan Dutt, Dmitry Dziura, Sami Elfeki, Faraz Fazlalizadeh, Yue Fei, Joshua Fitzmaurice, Samuel Gunelli, Alexander Grover,
Thank you so much.
Parsa Habibi, Ethan Haid, Jason Huang, Elon Huang, Darian Imai, Jasleen Kaur, Taraya Kindersley, Albert Lamb, Kenrick Lam, Hu Kwang Lee, Yongzi Lee, Melissa Lee, Rainbow Lai, Andrew Liu, Yixuan Lu, Kane Lo Haoxiang Lo Hop Tian, Nicola Maida, Sharayan Mehra, Sheil Mehta, Ali Oguz,
Got some proud family out there. Congratulations.
Sakdeep Parmar, Ryan Peterson, Jamin Ren, Vladislav Ryshov. Karen Sachdev. Shivan Sasan. Jeremy Short. Kainoa Seaman. Ryan Shutt. Jograj Sidhu. Amritpal Singh. Sarbjot Singh. Milan Slavnic. Derek So. Cole Stankov. Wei Bao Sun. Yurong Tao. Joshua Tate. Anthony Tran. Robin Trong. Akansha Vaish. Danica Walton. Chi Zong Wan. Faisal Dad Warayach. Ruben Wasser. Russell Wong. Yo Xiong Wong. Su Yuan Wu. Ben Xiong. Jason Young. Haoping Yu. Xiaolu Zhu.
I know some of the graduates are still having their photos taken at the back, but I'm going to ask everyone, all the graduating class, to please rise. Just the graduating class. As you can tell, this is a very impressive achievement. And I encourage your friends, your family to communicate their hearty congratulations to you by whatever means. And for those of you in the mall and members on the platform, please join me in applauding the graduating class of the fall of 2021. Now that you're warmed up, I'm now going to invite you, the members of the graduating class, to reciprocate by applauding your family, friends, faculty and staff, and all those who have helped you along the way. Give it up. You may now be seated.
Friends, this completes the formal awarding of degrees. Some graduates recommended by the Senate for degrees today are unable to be present here in Convocation Mall, and their names have therefore not been read out. I work at the airport, so I'm actually used to that. I now admit them to the appropriate degrees as shown in the program. As well, the names of all the Fall 2021 graduates will be read out and shown online shortly. I now have several thank yous to express. First of all, to all of you who took the time to celebrate with us here in person and online, thank you for joining us on such an important day. And a day like this is not possible without volunteers, and so thank you to the many staff, volunteers, faculty members who have worked together so hard to deliver us the first set of in-person convocation ceremonies in many, many months. Our thanks and gratitude to you. Thank you. This brings to a close the formal part of this morning's convocation. For our online guests, please stay for the virtual graduate procession, during which time all graduates will be individually named. For those of you in the mall, to ensure that we all have a safe exit, please follow instructions from staff. For now, please rise and remain standing at your places as the platform party recesses. Thank you and good morning.
Now presenting the graduands from the Faculty of Applied Sciences. Dr. Ashkan Alinijad, supervised by Dr. Anup Sharkar. Dr. Herath Gadara Chinthaka Pathum Dinesh, supervised by Dr. Ivan Baich. Dr. Burgav Gadavi, supervised by Dr. Farid Golnaragi. Dr. Nastran Hajinazar, co-supervised by Dr. Onur Mutlu and Dr. Arvind Shriraman. Dr. Shahu, supervised by Dr. Jen Pei. Dr. Shima Jamali, supervised by Dr. David Mitchell. Dr. Eric Matthews, supervised by Dr. Leslie Shannon. Dr. Shin Min, supervised by Dr. Usu Kim. Dr. Surur Mohajarani, supervised by Dr. Parvane Saedi. Dr. Jeff Nagy, supervised by Dr. Richard Vaughn. Dr. Dilip Ramani, supervised by Dr. Eric Kajang. Dr. Mariam Sadat Rasuludanesh, supervised by Dr. Sharam Payande. Dr. Hussein Sharifi Nagabi, supervised by Dr. Martin Esther. Dr. Naveen Vadula, supervised by Dr. Arvind Shariraman. Dr. Yue Wang, supervised by Dr. Ke Wang. Dr. Human Zabeti, supervised by Dr. Leonid Chindalevich. Kamila Bekshentayeva. Klinsman Coelho Silva Meneses. Johan Lafitte. Tse Lim. Lisette Lockhart. Muhammad Javad Rabjab Tabar Darvish. Amin Shafepur Motlaq. Maha Shehade. Mi Zhou. Ashiv Dondea. Humayun Ghazi. Nashila Jahan. Saurabh Sharma. Jayan. Hao Tianye. Jiao Yanzang. Pedram Angand. Vahid Reza Asadi. Puria Azadi Mogadam. Adam Batke. Natmin Bui. Philip Cho. Amir Masood Gassemi Todeshki. Ye Gong. Sporthi Gunda. Fatima Hasiri. Yongjun He. Mohammed Mahdi Jahanara. Kevin Joseph. Anjali Kurana. Yo Luo. Matthew Lin. Masa Maleki Abiane. Richard Marr. Ogenyovo Ojameruae. Navid Rahimi. Ingwen Ren. Amir Hussain Safari. Ankita Sakuja. Bahar Salamatian. Lingfan Shang. Hamed Shirzad. Shitao Tang. Madawa Vedana Pathirana. David Ricardo Wong Aitken. Yi Xie. Xiang Xu. Zhe Yin. Fu Yangzang. Jianqiu Zhang. Weiling Zheng. Benjamin Agnes. Khalil Amar. Amarveer Baines. Joshua Baltar. Li Tsung Bao. Samantha Betts. Shivam Bardwaj. Cooper Burks. Harjaap Brar. Ricardo Edward Joseph Bravo. Malcolm Brown. Isil Canonicato. David Cow. Tan Nat Tan Cow. Ian Carlson. Emerson Cervantes. Ranjot Chana. Puru Chowdhury. Emily Chen. Junshang Chen. Zinyou Chen. Gabriel Cho. Jung Choi. Devansh Chopra. Jonathan Choi. Matthew Shute. Ryan Sifra. Jordan David. Joseph Dillman. Kwang Ming Din. Thomas Doherty. Yu Yendong. Prublab Dosanjh. Harry Draa Isama. Mitchell Edema. Graham Fader. Luxing Fan. Dean Fernandez. Garrett Frank. Sajjad Ghaniabadi. Julian Gibbons. Diamond Gill. Caleb Gimple. Matthew Gould. Dmitry Gusev. Saeed Salman Haider. Ibrahim Helal. Jesse Hitu. Russell Ho. Ray Scott Van Tien Hong. Alexander Hong. Bifei Huang. Cang Huang. Yuxiang Huang. Xiaoqi Huang. Aidan Hunter. Clayton Zhang. Umaya Binu Jassim. Yonghoon Ji. Kevin Jerome. Hao Ming Jing. Ananya Johnson. Jamil Johnson. Mahmood Kamaleldin. Rameshwar Kanan. Alzayeb Karovalia. Harpreet Kaur. Christopher Kylebart, Junaid Jawed Khan, Antonio Kim, Jongwon Kim, Martin Coopers, Justine Kwan, Evan Lam, Bao Li, Chia Li, Nicholas Lee, Jordan Lay, Victor Leon, Pui Leung, Charan Lai, Haowen Lai, Wei Liang, James Liu, Zushen Liu, Reed Lu, Zhang Xiong Ma, Vanamanamai, Diego Martin Marcelo, David Martinez, Aldiar Mata Abai, Chris May, Kyle McCaffrey, Alexander McGovern, Taylor McKenzie, Matthew Mendoza, Naeem Marali, Mohammed Hussein Miri, Donald Mustard, Huangbao Nuang Nguyen, Pei Ning, Kira Nishi Beckingham, Vyaba Voja, Ijerem Omir Bekova, Erlin Polovina, Arashpur Zargar, Ashley Powell, Zizo Chu, Zumaya Reyes, Abbas Raza, Andrew Reddy, Ata-ur Rehman, Turner Reed, Syed Imad Azim Rizvi, Paul Schellenberg, Gregory Schneiderman, Chuan Shan, Xing Shen, Ren Shi, Saeed Shokoya, Harsim Ranjit Singh, Kyle Smolko, Sam Sohirad, Daniel Yu Chan Song, Stanislav Svichkar, Masa Tamoresi, Wai Long Tam, Takahiro Tanaka, Chi-Yu Tung, Maria Teodoro, Kwok Phi Tai, Matthew Thomas, Manson To, Denise Tran, Timothy Tran, Tina Tran, Ming Chun Tsai, Justin Tsang, Ryant Kyuk In Tang, Jeffrey Whale, Daniel Wan, Kai Wang, Xinglu Wang, Yixuan Wang, Ling Chong Weng, Liam Wenzel, Jonathan Wong, Bin Xiong, Bunjie Xu, Zhao Rui Xu, Wen Songdong Yuma, Cao Wu Zhang, Yu Xin Zhang, Alikan Zanzikbayev, Daraya Zevachevska, Liang Chenzo, Manish Chawla, Amitabh Rakshit, Haifeng Zhao, Mayank Agarwal, Hilal Asmat, Subin Baye, Harman Baines, Kasim Khan Bekbolatov, Dalan Bhatti, Burke Boz, Anthony Brack, Jackie Cao, Jackie Chan, Matthew Chen, Kidjo Tang Chu, Fang Ci Cang, Ming Chen, Yuan Chen, Kai Ho Chong, Thomas Cho, In Q Choi, Yi Qing Cho, Tarin Chang, Joshua Clark, Mackenzie Craig, Joy Kundy, Sean Dales, Sarah Dow, Yasaman Dereshade, Akashdeep Dami, Dolly Dadani, Ronald Dorling, Matthew Doyle, Keishan Dutt, Dmitry Dziura, Sami Elfeki, Tung Fang, Faraz Fazlalizadeh, Yue Fei, Joshua Fitzmaurice, Carter Glass, Shingshe Gopinath, Samuel Gunelli, Alexander Grover, Parsa Habibi, Ethan Haid, Mashukwe Hassan, Yu Liang He, Ahmad Hikal, Jason Huang, Yawen Ho, Xiao Huang Hu, Yilun Huang, Darian Imai, Jasleen Kaur, Gurpreet Kosa, Songjin Kim, Taraya Kindersley, Lane Kulak, Tanesh Kumaraku Lasingam, Albert Lam, Kenrick Lam, Hyo Ching Lao, Hu Kwang Li, Feng Li, Yongzi Li, Jacob Li, Melissa Li, Minjun Li, Tanyu Lai, Rainbow Lai, Wei Liang Li, Xiangbo Li, Brandon Lin, Ryan Lintott, Andrew Liu, Taorui Liu, Zifei Liu, Kane Lo Haoxiang Lo Hog Tian, David Lu, Yixuan Lu, Yiwei Ma, Nicola Maida, Yongsen Mao, Sharayan Mehra, Sheil Mehta, Lo Xing Meng, Cindy Nguyen, Ta Hong Quan Nguyen, Trung Lam Nguyen, Ali Oguz, Amanda Pak, Sukdeep Parmar, Ryan Peterson, Li Chi, Vikash Reddy, Jamin Ren, Insu Ri, Vladislav Ryshov, Karen Sachdev, Gurgeli Sajik, Shivan Sasan, Jeremy Schwartz, Kainoa Seaman, Ryan Sharp, Jiho Shin, Jograj Sidhu, Amritpal Singh, Sarbjot Singh, Milan Slavnich, Derek So, Cole Stankov, Weibao Sun, Yurong Tao, Joshua Tate, Anthony Tran, De Ton Tran, Robin Trong, Akansha Vaish, Daniel Vanucci, Danica Walton, Qizong Wan, Hao Yu Wang, Jeffrey Wang, Meilin Wang, Shuang Wang, Faisal Dadwarayech, Ruben Wasser, Russell Wong, Yo Xiom Wong, Suyuan Wu, Ben Xiong, Kantan Wu, Ro Junyang, In Min Yao, Yu Hang Yao, Jason Young, Haoping Yu, Yu Xingyu, Cong Yuan, Kai Jie Zhao, Li Yangzhou, Tian Yangzhou, Xiaolu Zhu, Ottokar Valek,